everyone. So this is what we're talking about tonight. How fast can we change our situation? Okay, so the topic is very valid because, we've been watching this Men Summit and we've been seeing real men having real emotions and real feelings. It's like, wow, how amazing is that? I wouldn't mind having that. It opens the possibility that it is possible, and it gives hope where people haven't had hope. And let me say, let me say it clearly, for women who haven't had hope that the man can open up and have feelings. But you can't start your journey from there. You have to start your journey from only one place, working on yourself. And you have to keep on working on yourself. You can't all of a sudden hand it over and say, okay, another man has to do his work. You still have to keep on doing your work. Now, the work involves, first of all, that we become very aware of what we are contributing to the pattern that we've created in our own lives. Two people have created a pattern, and we are part of the we. So once we become aware, then we learn how more self-empowering tools, how to get ourselves out of this mess, how to talk better, how to communicate effectively, how to love ourselves better, how to have more healthy outlooks and views on life and relationships, and how to take better care of ourselves. So these are amazing things, and it makes us wake up. And now we want our relationship to get better. So when we talk about the situation, we're talking about a relationship, a job, or something. Now, all of these can and will start getting better because some of your beliefs are going to change like this. Like, I can never go back to that again. Once I've woken up to this, all of a sudden I know there's certain things I can't go back to. Other things are tools. They are stuff that you have to go and put in practice. You have to go and practice them. And if you are not successful, it's either because you haven't learned how to communicate better, or your execution is a little bit flawed. Maybe you say it with a tone, or maybe you feel guilty when you don't really deliver it how it should be done. But mostly when stuff goes wrong, it's because there's resistance from the other side. Because not a lot of people are healthy enough and grown up enough to be able to take boundaries, to respect you when you suddenly change, to be curious and to be supportive about your journey. Most people are going to feel threatened by it and contract rather than expand. So until you learn how to speak in a much healthier way, you're going to get negative results from other people. Fear reactions and resistance. But you can get better. You can get past it. So how do we get ourselves out of situations? Some stuff we can improve immediately. We can step out of a fight and we can be part of a solution, how to create a conversation. That's really very doable for most people. It's when the power is in your hands to decide, I want to be part of a problem. I want to perpetuate this relationship, this hamster wheel relationship, the same fight over and over, or I want to learn to do something different. It's all in your hands. How well you do it is going to be the deciding factor. So you have to look at yourself like a toddler or like a teenager. You're learning to walk, you're going to fall. You're a teenager, you're going to fall in love a million times, your heart's going to be broken, you're going to mess up, you're going to be rude, you're going to do stuff wrong, and then hopefully there's an adult on the other side. And so this is your journey. You've got to go through these things. You've got to learn a bit, adjust your outlooks, practice, get better at stuff, and then you have to go back and learn a bit more and go back to the real world and practice a bit more and learn a bit more, and that's how it goes. So, but make sure you have support, because I think what we've all seen from these men is they had a deciding moment. They had to do things differently. They started reading. They got help. They got mentors. They went on courses. They did things differently. They had a wake-up moment. They had an aha moment, and nothing after that was the same. Some of them were more lucky. They went on self-development courses very early in their life. So for some of them, it was part of their job. Some of them had huge resistance. But all of them have one thing in common. They became broken open. They became willing to try something new. They became willing to try to do things differently, look at things differently. And therefore, they are now these absolutely amazing, empowering examples of strong manhood that we are seeing. They can be vulnerable at the drop of a hat. It takes nothing away from them. So those are inspiring examples, but they had to work at it. And we all have to work at it. It's not going to come overnight. Not because, and I know this, people are so excited. Suddenly they find something, they come to counseling, they find something that makes sense, and it's like, yes, from here on I've got it. No, it doesn't work that way. You need to go and change lifelong habits. We've got bad habits. We've got, we are monkey minds, and we talk in a really ugly way to ourselves, and we are people pleasers, and we avoid conflict, and we have silent treatment of people that we don't agree with. And so we have so many bad habits that we have to start looking at and recognizing and changing. And people around us are going to be astonished, because some things you are going to do amazing from day one, and other stuff you're going to have to learn, because you're still going to have triggers. And triggers are best neutralized with help, because they're fairly deep. And you can learn to do it, but just remember it's going to go like up and plateau and up, and it's going to be sometimes very confusing. Let's talk about the messy middle, because we get the messy middle when we start putting boundaries and we start showing up for ourselves. And the messy middle is because of the resistance, or because we don't do it right. So we are toddlers, we are teenagers, we need to go out and learn this new stuff. And it's best if we learn it with some support, and then we will get there faster with less messy middle. Okay, so how fast can we do it? Straight answer, yeah. Some stuff you do immediately. The emotional freedom comes very fast. The actual practical stuff in our relationships, it's try, fix, try, fix, try, fix, but it doesn't go pew. It goes up a little bit, up a little bit, up a little bit, up a little bit. Not straight up or straight down. And sometimes when it feels like we've gone back right to the past, all we are doing is we're just walking through the messy middle, and when we're through it, we go up again. So the most important thing is don't give up. So you still got a bit of time to go and watch your men's summit. If you've watched it so far, please go and try and see as many as you can. It's not just for men, it's for men and for women. It's deep insights, deep insights, amazing tools, amazing examples. You all know by now how much I love and adore these guys, and I know you will too. Our conversations has been really transformative, and I want you to have it too. So please go in, and if they're still available, if you're not on my mailing list, then just go sign up quickly. I'll send you an email. Right, this is this week's Tiny Seeds about transformation. Go be a teenager for a while and keep on moving. Don't give up. Keep on moving. Don't give up. Adjust. Try, adjust, and do it with support. Really, you are worthy of support. Your life is important. Your life is too short. Don't mess around thinking, I have to do it all by myself. This is one of our old defense mechanisms. Drop it already. Get help. You are worthy of it. Put your attention where you want to go. Okay. Lots of love to everyone. And next week, same thing again. Short little one, short and sweet. A little bit of think about this for the week. Okay. See you next time. Bye-bye.